Clare Henkel, our costume designer, again, has done a lot of period research. And she's also done the same thing as far as playing with the actual time period. You won't see the women with the big pointed hats and the little scarves coming off of them. We really are taking it into a more realistic and time-appropriate approach. I couldn't say that I actually gave Clare direction. For me, it tends to be more of a collaboration. I will go over basics with the designers, and this is what I'm thinking of. This is the image I wanted to convey. But I really want them to bring the stuff to me and see what their ideas are, so that I'm staying with their artistic vision as well. Sometimes we're on different sides, and we'll discuss it, and I can say, no, that really doesn't work for me. But Brian Mulgrave, our scenic designer, our lighting designer, I mean, everybody, we work in a very collaborative element.
I was so excited when he offered me the show, first of all, and then what he said that he wanted to do with it was make it not a museum piece, which is great because I'm not really into historical accuracy. So with our audiences and the prevalence of films like, and TV shows like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, all those kinds of things, we wanted to give it a more modern sensibility, but still be true to the story and the period, but which is more general for this one from 1200 to 1400. There's a lot of things like chainmail for the knights or fake chainmail, a lot of using that inverted triangle as kind of an ideal male silhouette. So it was really fun to have, and a lot of the men are wearing boots instead of little pointed shoes. We basically just took things that we liked. There'll be no of the tall conical hats called hennins. There'll be none of that. The guys don't have on little tights and tunic. They do have on tunics, but they're longer, and boots, so it's a little bit burlier. It's a lot of back and forth. The reason I adore working with him is because he gives me information. He's very visual, but he doesn't dictate things. I think this is my 10th show with him now. I know other people have done more, but that in 10 shows, we've built up a pretty good method of communication. So he generally has the main idea, but then I go away and do all kinds of research and do sketches and come back. So there's a lot of give and take. And I showed him some weird, like high fashion images that he loved for one of the characters in the show. So I sometimes think this might be stupid, but then he'll love it. So it's a great collaboration. Just what a huge build it is for the shop, and I know that it's going to be really fun because many of us grew up on Camelot and those kind of shows, and to hear this music sung by younger people that I know Rod wanted for Arthur and Lancelot and Guinevere is going to be really exciting. So I think for new people coming in, for people my age who have kids who can come in and see it, and for people who are around the first time around, I think it's going to be great.